Now just 22 days before presidential campaign go start. It on the hot already. Everybody done the form notice me, especially the major political parties where they the race. You don't need person to tell you say, this coming presidential campaign, it go dey very interesting. Even INEC don't talk already say, this campaign go dey issue based. This is not the story for today. My name is ADS. Make we run and see the hot, no time. Before this time, campaign na formalities. Why? Because we don't already know the winner based on the popularity of the party and the influence where the party where they power gets. But this time, a third force don't come out to challenge the two major political parties, where be People's Democratic Party and the All Progressive Congress, APC. Remember say the PDP and the APC, don't name Senator Dino Melaye and Festus Keyamo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, as their marketer. Their work now to make sure say their presidential candidates win this election. Just recently, Dino Melaye been get interview with a journalist where him name na Taiwo Amodu. This journalist been asked Dino some kind questions wey concern him oga becoming the next president of Nigeria. We go check out some of these questions and Wetin Dino give as answer. Oya make we run am sharply. Taiwo question number 1. Now the question number 1 be this. So him asked Dino say, with the general election only a few months away and the PDP still beset by internal wrangles, what do you think are the chances of the party going against a formidable opponent like the ruling All Progressive Congress, APC, in the next general elections? Here Wetin Dino talk. Dino say, democracy is not easy and politics is about management of disagreement. So there is nothing unusual about what is happening in the PDP, and I will not call it crisis because it has not graduated to that level. There are lots of misgivings as regards the presidential primary, which is normal and acceptable, but I assure you that in a matter of days all this problem will be solved. There are domestic issues that will be tackled domestically, and it is not in any way going to impugn on our electoral advantage and capital. Guy, take a music for this your English now. Attacking APC on this question, Dino said, because Dino know if you answer this question without attacking the APC. Him say, I disagree with you that we have a formidable opponent because the APC has succeeded in campaigning for the PDP as a result of their colossal failure, mismanagement of our resources, as a result of insecurity in the country, as a result of total collapse of the naira and massive unemployment. The indices and statistics are there for you to see that we are becoming a failed nation. People are disenchanted and disillusioned about the APC, even at the grassroots level. Where you go? Everybody is just waiting for the APC to leave. It is outrageously calamitous that in a country we have 90 million people living below poverty line. It calls for massive amelioration. Oh, it's coming like say, Taiwo want defend APC. You don't see what Dino talk. So him can't ask another question. We make it look like say this guy, be like say na APC member. Him say, some of these challenges you have highlighted to justify the failure of the APC. If you ask the average chieftain of the ruling party, they will refer to the PDP as being responsible for the problems. Now here Wetin Dino Melaye answer. Him say, only in English they always give me high BP. Make us talk about same talk. Only a comparative analysis can vindicate the PDP. In 2015, when the APC took over from the PDP, a dollar is changed for 210 naira. Today, a dollar is about 700 naira. This is pure comparative analysis. A loaf of bread in 2015 was 120. Today, a loaf of bread is 800 naira. I bought diesel 180 naira per liter in 2015. Today, it is 800 naira. I flew economy to Lagos 23,000 naira in 2015. But today, I am paying 100,000 for economy to Lagos. So, Dino, you dey fly economy. These are verifiable facts, and even the insecurity they are talking about was initiated and be limited to Yobe and Borno states as at that time. Today, no part of the country is secured. Not even the Federal Capital Territory. To the extent the president is being threatened with kidnap. Anywhere you see bandits, kidnappers, insurgents looking stronger than the government, or the government doesn't seem to know how to handle the security situations, automatically the government is involved. This one a strong allegation. Hey, do you know? Anyways, I say this na democracy, and everybody get his own mouth to talk anything where he want talk. So, Dino, if you like saying that this government be insecurity, you no concern anybody. Now your mouth you get na democracy. So enjoy the privilege. Taiwo can ask another interesting question. What make Dino talk some kind things about how APC presidential candidate Bola Ahmed Tinubu take become billionaire? Some of you know as this guy take become billionaire. Or I make Dino tell you as him take become. Now, Taiwo ask this question. Him say, what is Atiku's blueprint on the economy? Here Wetin Dino talk. Dino say, the solution from the Atiku camp is very simple. The agenda for economic reformation is very simple. Atiku is going to make sure, say, the gap between the black market price of dollar and the official price of naira is breached. Once there is a gap between the official rate of dollar and naira, and there is a gap between the official price and the black market price, we will continue to have problem with the economy. But Atiku is going to make sure, say, the price is the same. He is going to bridge the gap. Today, the difference is about 240 naira. Nowhere in the world you can find that. Number two, Atiku is going to diversify the economy. He will also make sure that an enabling environment is created for the private sector to thrive. Because all over the world today, government na business, and it must be handled as business. Okay, government na business. Good word, Dino Melaye. And a man who has succeeded in transforming 500 naira to 5,000 naira. A man who is into manufacturing, education, gas and oil, logistics, health and other sectors of the economy, who has succeeded in these private businesses. There is no reason for him not to succeed in handling government fund. And that is the difference between him and APC candidates. Now I'm going to hear this last one. Him say, the two of them are multi-billionaires. The difference is that Atiku is a billionaire with an enterprise. Enterprise, I say, business. You can see him in manufacturing, logistics, banking, education, oil and gas. You can even see him in humanities. But when it comes to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he is a billionaire without enterprise. Meaning say, him na billionaire without business. This thing can't confuse Taiwo. We make him tell Dino, I beg, this the way you talk, it's too plenty. Just coagulate so me I go feel understand. Or you hear the explanation where Dino give. Dino say, what can you associate with Tinubu? He even denied the ownership of Alpha Beta. The only two things he admitted he runs are the Nation newspaper and TVC. So we are talking about Tinubu, a billionaire without an enterprise, and Atiku, a billionaire with an enterprise who has succeeded, who is a major employer of labor in this country. Over the years, he has managed the businesses into successes, and these businesses have grown to become intercontinental in nature. Atiku understands the dynamics of the economy. He understands the private sector. He understands what liberalization of our economy will bring for us. He understands what the privatization of our economy will bring to us. He understands the role of the private sector in modern day economy. He knows the pros and the cons of the economy. Now, he has gone to garnish his knowledge with masters in international relations and diplomacy from a university in Cambridge. He has updated his education to the next level. Has Tinubu gone back to school since he left school 30 to 40 years ago? If I say the answer, no. Kasala don't burst. Expect more of these interviews from the marketers of both the PDP and the APC. I dey sure say, Dino Melaye report don't reach Festus Kiyamo Domot. Him go soon fire back. We are here for the entertainment. Again, you know the news again say the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, they get issue with the PDP since the party been conduct its primaries to determine who will become their presidential flag bearer. Governor Wike comes second for that election. Though. When it reached time for the presidential candidate, will be Atiku Abubakar, to pick him running mate, him look down on the recommendation of the committee where them set up to choose the right person. When we say 14 out of the 17 members of that committee say, na Governor Wike, them choose. But instead of to collect Governor Wike, Atiku go carry what's that name? Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa. Now where Wike problem with PDP start be that too. Now, Taiwo won't know wetin dey happen between Wike and him party PDP. Him can't ask this question. See wetin him ask. Him say, now to Dino Melaye they ask so. He say, would you say that Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike is still with the PDP? Even myself, I don't know the answer to this question. But more hear wetin Dino Melaye talk. Him say, I say it with every blood in my vein that Wike is a PDP man. He is not going to leave the party and he is going to work with Atiku Abubakar because I know that he is a man of honor. He is a man of his words. I was present at the National Convention where Wike held the microphone and said he was a PDP man 100% and that whoever emerged there that day as the presidential candidate say him go support the person. Wike is 59 going to 60. He is a matured man. He is not going to eat his words. Now watch this video of Wike at an event inside Abia State. See as him take threaten to flog and crush the small boys. Who be these small boys? She be Dino Melaye fellow for these small boys. Oh yeah, watch.
If you hate me, I hate you. In fact, I was in the plane with him and we were discussing. He said, why won't I leave this thing for God? That's what he mean by that. Why are you overcrowding God? God has given me what it takes for me to crush these people. For me to crush my enemies. And you are telling me I should leave it for God. No, God has given me what it takes. God has so many things to do. That the ones I should do, that the ones I will call God. Now that I know I have the capacity to flog these small boys, flog them. You want me to go and leave it for God? I won't do that one. I'm going to flog them pepperly. Pepperly. So, anybody who does not understand that, let him know that I'm not going to wait at all. All those ones who are talking in my state, just calm down. Melembe.
Governor Wike bin go Aba to commission the Osisioma flyover as in friend Okeze Ikpeazu wey be Abia State Governor invite him. Him can use that opportunity send strong message to PDP. As I watch that video, I'm not sure if Wike don't forgive PDP. Anyways, anyhow where it be, we are in for the drama this election season. But they hear me so. This election go dey issue based. No time to play. Sure you won't be president. You go convince us to vote for you. My people, make we vote wisely come 2023. Me I go see you again. Follow us on all our social media channels showing on your screen right now. Until I see you again, my name is ADS. Signing out.